Just in case.
I roll 2. Yeah, sure. Yeah. 7, 5.
Oh, look.
Oh,
It's
look.
the,
All right, it's up.
For now.
Yeah, for right this second.
It's about keeping it up. A trouble we are all, I'm sure, aware of. Is that? Okay.
Wait, what? I didn't see anything.
Can
Can you see his hand at all?
I think there's Power Rangers in Calvin's hand.
Whoa. Miracle Fusion.
Oh,
Or not Miracle Fusion. Wow.
wow.
You said Power Rangers, for some reason my head went right to Heroes, and I was like, yeah.
It's fine.
No,
it's fine.
brilliant.
It's been a while since everyone's activated or resolved that card. Looks like we're good. Guys, we're here. We're streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! It's happening. ARG Circuit Series Richmond. What is up, guys? I'm Mike Knowles.
And I'm Stan Tova.
Surprising enough, we are here. We are live. We have your Players Champion, Calvin Tahan, on his farewell tour, playing with his row of Magnaniums for the last time. Or, last event.
Yeah, they were cut weirdly.
Can you get a hard drive? He's over there.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah.
Extra normal something.
Looks like the room's having a little bit of difficulty again.
Is there any way we can get a light? Yeah, can we? Maybe not.
Well, the Force of Will guys got through it. We're literally using the Force of Will setup at this point. If they're having problems, well, I don't know what to say.
I think I've actually seen this version of this deck before that Calvin's playing.
I have not, so I'm very excited. But fill me in. What do you know about this Secret Brewski?
Well, obviously it's the Power Ranger deck. So one of the things that it can just do out of nowhere is just completely dominate you by putting out their version of towers. Obviously, depending on what Chase is playing, that could or could not be one of the best plays that he could make. But
so go Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Can I get special from me?
Yeah, but it's also a bit of a rank 4 engine, as we see here, because using the Brilliant Fusion in order to bring out the Trick Clown. The deck just pumps out so many different cards that it's pretty insane to watch.
Let me tell you, man. You're looking for a way to take down those BAs with the upcoming Beatrice release. Nothing better than that green mech. 2200 attack, instant speed, Book of Moon. Any card that's Maestro is a card I want to play. I love me some Maestro.
Not sure what's next. Yeah.
You can mute that.
Looks like it's working.
Yeah, it's on delay. I put it on delay earlier to try to help with it. Which means we can start playing between round content.
So yep, looks like Chase is playing the
target green mat.
Cosmo deck.
Yeah, sure.
So you can probably replace the Booski with.
Nah, man. I got it.
Yep.
All right, so let's see if Calvin can pump out that big old guy. Or if he's just going to go for a more reserve play.
Dude, you gotta go to Morphin time, man. Gotta step up.
Never had this one, but
Is Green Ranger's spirit animal Magnanium? Is that what's happening here?
Actually, we thought it looked kind of like a Rayquaza.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. In actuality, that discussion is definitely Rayquaza.
They always just remind me of the legendary Pokemon from Ruby and Sapphire.
Yep.
So we got that E-Telly. Obviously, that's going to turn into a really strong play here.
yeah.
This might actually... put Calvin up a good bit. Pepe Rangers?
Pepe Rangers.
But that There's no pendulum summoning.
Nah.
That's what makes it Pepe.
There's a performance trick clown in there.
But then wouldn't it just be Pay Rangers?
Yeah, but
Which sounds dumb.
the null effect is I can.
But they're also playing other Pepe
any
cards, like Gem
part of
Knife.
the field and make all monsters
I don't know if those are
attack.
Pepe cards.
Those are Pepe
necessarily.
cards.
I think they're just good
Are you gonna try to
cards.
tell me they're Gem Knight cards?
No, I'm saying they're just good cards.
Fair play.
Like you play Raigeki and Dark Hole and Cosmo. Do you consider them Cosmo cards? No, they're just good cards.
Okay, how about this one? How about this one? Brewski
Why?
Rangers.
Why?
Because it's a brew. And there's Power Rangers in it. The Brewski Rangers. Are you going to complain about my names when we finally get on, like, airtime? Is that really what you're complaining
Well, this would be the only time to complain about the names.
That's
if you think
true.
about
Well, we
it.
have
Like,
tomorrow,
if I
too.
complained about the names, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
If I was like, "Why'd you write that name?" and then you were like,
So
"No
I
one's gonna
saw-
see it anyway, Stan."
I saw a really great headline the other day, and I'm like, man, this guy must have, like, loved himself when he got to this headline. Racehorse becomes seahorse.
You like overlay.
The racehorse ran off a racetrack and into a lake and started just swimming all the way across the lake. And so the guy who wrote the article in his local newspaper named it "Racehorse becomes
It's
seahorse."
like 3 guys at different levels.
All right.
Yeah. Oh sure. Yeah, they only come at different things.
From a mammal to a
Play it.
Yeah.
The first effect, yeah.
aquatic being.
Yep.
So this card target the blue. You think blue.
Okay. I don't know.
Them's the berries.
I think you probably know this card though. It's the MST.
All right, so it looks like
Oh, okay.
it's
played like
morphin'
every
time.
It's not technically.
All right, I regret saying it's morphing
Wait, we
time.
don't have green. Where's green? Is it a hand? Because you can't start morphing without green. They're not really Power Rangers. They're actually
Beetleborgs.
It's not even that. Like,
yeah, but before that they're actually oh god, what are they? I never watched them. Voltron. Yeah, they're Voltrons.
It's yeah, you can.
Because they have their own mechs that they actually use as their own mechs.
The pop touch it has a blue one. It's need to wait for
Dude,
Well, I mean, they Power Rangers use their own mechs too.
extra normal summon.
not usually.
Yeah, they did.
Regular normal summon.
Not much. Like Rescue Rangers did. That was like the only one I can really think of. There was always like the one episode in the beginning when they did, and then they got a new one, the one episode.
But what about I mean, I'm thinking of like Ninja when they got like the against Ivan Ooze.
Ninja against Ivan Ooze?
Yeah, it was a whole movie. Power Rangers Ninja something? I don't remember.
Ninja Storm was not.
I wasn't
Ivan
Ninja Storm.
Ooze.
This was I think this is the second
Oh
one.
no! This is you mean Xeon Rangers? Where they have like the
No.
swords. They pull. I know what you're talking about. They look like ninjas, but they're not ninjas.
No, they're both.
I know what you're talking about. They're not from Earth.
No, this is like old.
No, I know what you're talking about. I know
I don't
exactly.
think No, if you think I
Because
do.
there's a crossover that I
No.
always remember.
This isn't that. This is like the first Power Rangers movie.
Yeah, because they have to go to another planet and get the new Zord like swords.
MST on their base turn.
I don't think that was another planet. Maybe it was.
It's
but
the Ivan Ooze movie, right? It's the
Well,
Ivan
my
Ooze
own part.
movie. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
You know what? Back to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Listen, I'm pretty
I
sure.
will not sit here and have look. Yeah, there's the Green Ranger.
See,
Here it comes.
Blue Dude has a home in any of
This
my.
is it's lit.
It is
Here
lit.
it comes.
It is lit. But Blue Dude has a home in
That's-
all
yeah,
my
but-
BNX now. Blue Dude just like pulling weight more than Alucard ever could. Because it got that ass.
And we all know that that ass is important.
That ass is important.
That is important.
These are things that are important.
But you know what's even more important? This guy. How many materials is that? Like
3,
3, 4, 5,
It's
6,
like
7,
Yeah.
8.
Oh, it's 8. Wow. He's got all 8. That's what we call a royal flush.
You. I don't think you know how to play poker.
No, man. I'm all about holding the Texans.
Remember the Alamo.
Remember Das Alamo. Levier's been going up. That's a card. Ulti's like what? Almost 40 now? Isn't that 40?
It can what? Per turn? Per turn.
My man Nooch in the chat. What's up, Nooch? Yeah, it's Power Rangers the movie, and they become Ninja Rangers because they need to go seek out a new form of power.
Right, but I completely.
That's what you were saying. Like it was like that was their thing. Like they were the Ninja Rangers. It's like no, that's not what it was. Ivan takes their power. Like he kills Zordon,
Yeah.
doesn't he? And then they go right, and they go into They basically go into.
I
what
forgot that they
becomes
went to
Galaxy.
another world.
Boom.
It's it's been a while since I've watched the Power Rangers movie. To be fair.
I mean, they're good. They're remaking it.
Memphis too.
Yeah, but Ivan Ooze looks really bad.
No, that's just because it was a variety photo.
Okay.
So did who's the lead of the new X-Men movie? Apocalypse. Apocalypse looked really bad in the variety.
Yeah,
in
that's
the,
true. He
Or not
looks
variety.
terrible.
Whoever had it. Like any photo shoot thing is gonna look terrible because they have all the effects on it. It's just them in the costume. Like.
I have some material.
Oh, they were even saying that he looked like Ivan Ooze.
You have 3 now?
Yeah.
That Apocalypse did at his bride shoot or whoever got it. Man.
Anyways,
Calvin's like, if I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win by stomping all over your ass. It's like I'm either gonna win hard this weekend or I'm gonna lose hard this weekend. Either way, it's easy on me.
yeah, that card is absolutely insane.
Card is great. Love the deck. Wish it was gonna get more support, but it won't.
I mean, what more
Oh,
support
dude, Chase
could it
bringing out his
need?
own. Is he bringing out his own Power Rangers?
No, I'm pretty sure he's playing Cosmo.
Oh, dude, but he can play blue, dude.
He's gonna bring out his own.
Tahan. I was told by Austin I wasn't allowed to do that because he got very fed up about Jonathan doing that last weekend. But he's not around right now, so
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, if I'll try to.
That didn't actually do anything.
oh no, you heard it still, but they didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it actually does. You hear everything because it just goes right from source.
Got it.
This goes into that, which goes to this. I know what I'm doing. I'm professional.
Now, what does Chase even do in this situation?
Chase,
Like,
I don't know if Chase knows what he's supposed to be doing in this situation.
Like, I'm not sure what cards you can use to out this thing
I don't
quite
think
yet.
I don't think there are any. Oh wait, does Cosmo Joe target?
It doesn't matter. It's unaffected.
Oh, I thought he just couldn't be targeted.
Nope, unaffected.
Let's look this thing up.
Oh, it's got a lot of effects, and they're all really
Super
good.
Quantum Beast. I know it can spin cards
Yeah.
during the main phase.
It's completely unaffected by any card effects except for quantum effects. So
Okay.
therefore, the mirror match of this is ridiculous because you're just like your cards are the only things that can hurt each other. Like you bring out this thing and they're like, well, good thing I've just got this like little dude that can deal with him.
I just want to look up for what it is for each amount of materials. More so.
Oh, that's fine.
And let our audience know. You know, we need to do our job. We're here now. We need to do the job and do it right. Where's our secret rares on this list? Super Quantum Mech King Great Magnus. Man.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Oh, and Utopia.
What? Oh.
Wait,
I didn't search from, I think it Mills and like
Shoot.
right? I wasn't sure.
What happened?
You can't search cards from deck to hand. But I don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I
Oh,
think
that's
Chase
why I
is
let it go,
scoop.
'cause that was-
I think it's scooping. He's like, oh, I want to make Utopia.
Okay.
So game one, the Calvin.
Yeah. Just say.
Guys, let me ask you something. You two, Stan. Oh, interesting. Why fix this, Stan? That's not what you're supposed to say. It's supposed to be Stan. Where do you like to play your card games at?
Where do I like to play my card games
Yeah.
at?
Where do you like to go to play your favorite card games?
Like what store?
I don't know. Just where do you like to go?
Well, pretty much everybody that I know comes over to my house actually, and we just like chill out there and play. That's
Where are you right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you didn't. That wasn't quite clarified
You know,
here.
trying to make subtle hints.
You're not doing a very good job of it.
Listen, I can't be Phil all the time. I
You're
thought
right.
you were here to carry yourself. Anyway, guys, you should play your next trip to the ARGCS Circuit Series. Next one's in Detroit, March 19th through the 20th. We got a heck of a lot of events coming up. We're coming back to Orlando in July in only 6 months. Can't wait for that. We got Charlotte, North Carolina. We got Pittsburgh. Got tons of awesome places we are going to be going. Not Stan's house.
No, yeah, there will be no ARG Circuit Series at my house. Please.
ARG Circuit Series Toba residence.
Yeah, please don't show up. I will have to ask you.
Oh, Magnanium's
to
like
leave.
looking right at the camera too.
It looks so happy. It's like, ah, look at me.
I mean, it's his or hers last weekend in the sunshine.
That's true.
So make the most of it. Fly, little Magnanium, fly.
I don't think Magnanium learns fly.
Dude, do you know what a game shark is?
I do know the game shark is.
Then you know it can learn fly. I remember when
I don't think that they'll let you do that in a tournament, though.
I never said this was a Pokemon tournament. I just said the Magnanium's gonna fly. I meant somewhat more metaphorically than anything, and you know that, so let's not argue that anymore. So anyway, this Mech King. So with 2 or more materials, so this card is sent to the graveyard. Obviously, you get special summon 1 of each of the Super Quantums from the graveyard, and it has to be 3. So if for some reason 1 gets banished, then you just don't get any. This card gains these effects based on number of XYZ materials. 2 or more once per turn during player's main phase. Spin a card back to the hand. Spin it back to the deck. Wow, that was hand. It's way better. 4 or more unaffected by card effects that aren't Super Quantums, aka the giant sword trap card, whatever that is. And 6 or more your opponent cannot add cards from the deck or hand by card effects.
So obviously that last effect is absolutely crucial. Basically, you just get to make a one-sided mistake.
And then you can Gamma Seal it. I think someone actually just said that in the chat too. Yeah, someone in the chat said it too. Yeah, so you can definitely Gamma Seal it.
Yeah, any of those kaiju cards are
Ghostface.
some of the absolute...
Ghostface. Brewski Rangers is when you got a sweet brew, and you tag in your buddies, the Power Rangers, to come play along. That is what Calvin's doing this weekend.
Alright, so Tin Can set 3. Pretty solid opening by Chase.
Ooh, reasoning. Wish we had that floor mic.
1, 2, 4, 6.
Wow. That autofocus.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Trigger.
I'll go. Drop here. It is.
Guys, if you're here, now that we're up and running, share it with your friends, let them know that, hey, ARG Richmond is still going on, and you can still watch it. We will be here for like 5 hours at least. Probably more.
No, this is round 5, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, once Yu-Gi-Oh's done, Forcible will probably be going, because Forcible takes forever. So, I'm very sad, though, because now there's no way I'm going to be able to stream Magic tomorrow, because we can't more than
Oh,
one
that's
stream.
right.
I really want to stream Magic. I was, like, all about that. That's where my heart is right now. My heart's a little bit more Magic than Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because it fits my schedule a little bit more. And, you know, I'm working these events, you know? Can't play.
Yep.
Nationals I'll be at. Nationals. Get some BA in the sunshine, hopefully.
So it looks like Calvin started off again with the Brilliant Fusion.
I
pulling
wonder
out
what Chase's
the
back
same
row
beginning
is.
of the play.
That's the real question. How
Yep.
many of those are strikes and or Cosmojos?
Brilliant Fusion in this version of the deck is absolutely insane because it immediately loads your field with that level 4 and that level 5 that you need in order to start off your combo. Like,
Yep.
and then yeah, if you just got E-Telly to add to it, then just it gets rolling way too fast.
No, we get the other one. I'm gonna move it down. I'm just gonna move it down one. Just get the other one.
Do you have search with that one? Yeah, that's search.
Ryan.
Go ahead.
Alright, cool. Sorry guys for the noise. Guest commentator sitting down. Why don't you give us a name, my friend?
Hello, my name's Colin Reardon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're all good.
Okay, cool. What's up?
Come up here, but yeah, you're coming through the system.
Okay, I'm trying not to be too loud because they're right over there.
They're right over there. Oh, we don't have enough seat around here.
So,
Here, let me get you a seat. I'll be right back.
okay. So Calvin's playing the Power Rangers deck that everyone calls it Power Rangers, just the Super Quantum deck. It's pretty new. We've been trying to keep it under wraps that it's, I think, tied for the best deck. with probably Pendulum.
I don't know if we're hearing him right now.
You're not hearing me?
No.
Hello? Hello?
Did we turn
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
I mean, I'm not seeing anything here either.
Hello? Blah.
Guys in the chat, let us know if you hear anything right now.
Yeah, let's know if you hear third guy with us. We'll just keep going. This is the bad board.
Hey, Colin. Okay, so they do hear me. Okay. So yeah, we've been kind of trying to keep it under wraps. This is probably the best deck or tied with the best.
There
deck.
we go.
Okay, we got it.
I'll let you know.
Should I repeat myself the third time?
No, you can keep going. They
Okay.
heard you. It's just us.
Yeah. So the thing is that going first, this deck has the best auto win of the format, along with Pendulum, which have Nappy Strike, and Nappy Strike sounds like really like
Yeah, I'm gonna trigger
arbitrary, like it wouldn't happen very much, but the amount of times that you do open Nappies plus a counter trap going first with Pendulum is really high, to the point where it's somewhere around like 70%. And so you just do that turn one against every deck, even Cosmo. If you Nappies them turn one, and you just have one trap for their first thing on their turn, then they can't do anything for the rest of the turn. They don't have a very high ceiling outside of that, so you just stop their one summon, and then Nappy stops everything else. And then every other deck just loses to Nappy Strike, obviously. And then this deck has the turn one Magnus, which beats essentially every other deck. They both have the best auto wins. Cosmo is also a probably top contender, but the thing with Cosmo, it has an awful Monarch matchup, to the point where I wouldn't ever play it in a large tournament, because Monarchs is a really played deck, and I don't want to go into a tournament knowing I have a really bad matchup against one of the most played decks, But if I could go in a tournament saying I would never play against Monarchs, I would definitely play Cosmo, but that's not going to happen. You're going to play, I'd say, a majority Monarchs, in which then Cosmo is a terrible choice.
Guys, you can tell this is Calvin Tahan's best play partner. Speaks just like him.
I prefer not to. I don't like citing.
No, that's a compliment. That's a compliment.
I test a lot with Ryan and my brother. Both have. I only have a nationals top and 3 regional wins myself. I don't have very much, but I'm the main deck builder for our team, and I do most of that because I'd say I'm strong in Yu-Gi-Oh theory and explaining stuff, being able to explain how to side deck, how to build decks and stuff. So so all my teammates have infinite tops with decks that I've built, but I don't have any myself because I'm pretty bad at technical play. I was outrun. I just dropped after I misplayed so bad that I knew I just couldn't play today.
Sounds like you need Konami to get on that draft format.
But nah. I like drafting. I like constructed better though, because the deck building process. What I'm drafting, you're deck building, but it's not the same. It's not like you don't have all the cards accessible to you at one time. But yeah. So let me keep talking about this other deck.
Yeah, go for it.
It's really good going second too. That's the thing where at first I was, Ryan brought this deck up. He wanted to play it because Ryan's just, a retard, and Ryan's like, I'm playing this deck no matter what you say. I'm not gonna let you stop me. So I'm like, just like when Psyframes, when he played that, that's literally what he said to me. He was like, I want to play this deck. Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm gonna go 0-2 drop, but you can still help me make it a good deck. So on the drive to Atlantic City, I just built the Psyframe deck. I was like, pull out a notepad, and I'll just tell me what the cards do, and I'll build it. And then he just won the event because he's just savage. And then this is kind of how this deck came about. He just I just want to play this deck. I'm like, Ryan, stop trying to make Psyframes Part 2 happen, But he's like, no, and then at first I thought it was just Towers Turbo. I thought it was just going first, you just make Towers and that's but every deck has an auto win, that's what I would thought at first. But going second, this deck's ceiling is immense. Unless it plays against the Nappy Strike, which no deck can beat right now, then you just win, because you have 3 Brilliant Fusion, 3 I made sure they play 3 Instant Fusion. That was my first change to the deck when they showed me their list. Ryan gave me a beta list essentially, what he was thinking about, and I just tweaked it. I didn't do as much as I normally do on the deck this time.
So dumb.
But yeah, so I just saw, and then we played, and I realized that the exceeds and everything they're doing is also doable going second, and that it does real stuff that decks that matter. And so that's when I realized that this deck actually is a top contender. And I think it's definitely one of the best decks. The thing with Pendulum is that, like, I don't know. This and Pendulum are definitely one of them is best deck. I haven't played enough Yu-Gi-Oh myself to figure out exactly which one is, but I came to that conclusion pretty solidly. So let's actually commentate on the match now.
Yeah,
I've been talking.
Nothing much has happened. They've just
Yeah.
just been kind of interacting with the board while Calvin tries to stabilize here.
So the thing with the Cosmo matchup with this Power Rangers deck is that they have two things that Cosmo care about. They have the big guy and they have lightning. The thing is that this Power or the Quantum deck can like just grind through everything Cosmo has, and it's like the field spell can actually use materials from the grave. So what you can do is actually just play a normal game of Yu-Gi-Oh, and just try to, like, go back and forth with them, and then late game the field spell can use materials from the graveyard, and you can just make the big guy, and it's just crazy. You just win. But if Cosmo kills you before then, that's what Cosmo's trying to do. But I don't think Furman knows that, because I guarantee you he hasn't tested this matchup. That's the big thing going for this deck right now.
The surprise factor.
Yeah, the surprise factor. Like, the thing is that even if the surprise factor wasn't there, I think this deck would still be in contender for the best deck. But I'm not saying it is, but it would be in a contender. But the fact that it is a really good choice for this event. I didn't play it because I didn't feel confident in my technical play to be able to maximize like what I was doing. And I'm pretty like good with pendulums to the point where I really don't have to think about my plays. Oh, Twin Twister's great right here. So the thing, like I said, Cosmo cares about is lightning and the field spell. So if that backer is something to stop lightning, then Furman could probably pull this game out. But actually, no, he has no cards. He doesn't have a Cosmo talent. So actually, this game probably is going to go to Calvin. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
Yeah, Calvin has way more resources. He can mitigate how the Slip Rider affects the board by just making Dweller if he really wants to.
Oh, he doesn't even need to make Dweller. He can just make Lightning.
So lightning is.
Lightning would just be.
But
game.
he wouldn't lightning him here. I would probably use Castel because lightning is one of the only things he gets around Dark Destroyer. And so what you would do is you would make. Actually, you'd probably make Dweller because Dweller doesn't die to like a Cosmojo. So wait, has he used a Cosmojo this turn? I haven't been paying attention.
He used Cosmojo this turn.
You did? Okay. So I'm not sure. It's definitely between Dweller. That's probably what he's thinking about right now. Is Dweller or Castel? And I can't really say for sure which one's correct.
So Dweller.
Okay, Dweller, sure.
Yep.
The thing is, they both lose to similar things. The thing is, Red Guy, this is probably slightly better because Red Guy's effect is like Pleiades, but it destroys. So he can do that to get over the Slip Rider regardless this turn, like Castel.
Yeah, he can do it on the opponent's turn, which is why I was thinking Dweller was better.
Yeah, so if he summons like another Slip Rider next turn, he can like Dweller Red Guy next turn.
But Strike was there.
Yeah, so both Castel and Dweller both lost Strike, so it didn't matter. Yeah, Strike is an insane card. The thing is, Strike isn't like, as a Yu-Gi-Oh card compared to everything else, isn't that insane. Like it's just like another warning. But
yeah, it just feels really good right now.
Well, yeah, because every deck ceiling gets lowered so much. Going first matters so much, and so like having Strike set, it's just like game against like so many decks. That's why it's just this format. I don't think this format is very good in playing wise. I think it's very good in deck building because a lot of the pendulum lists I've been seeing don't run Nat Beasts and aren't like maximizing their auto wins going first. And then like the thing is the deck has the same ceiling and the same cards to get over its opponent's board no matter how you build it. So I think just being able to maximize your chances to auto win and when you do win the die roll or when you just open the right cards is just how you're supposed to build pendulums. And then with this deck, most people don't even think this is a real deck right now. And like those deck building right now is great, but once this format gets solved, it's a terrible format, I think. But then it'll be just in time for the ban list, so we're fine. Just hopefully they do something correct on the ban list. But hey,
all the cards that just came out.
It's a better format than if they didn't have the adjusted list, because that was just stupid.
That's true.
It was the same thing. Whoever went first won, except it was just every deck was someone. The thing is that actually, like now thinking about it, it's not really like. The only difference is that there wasn't much deck building then because every deck, it didn't matter how you built your deck. If your deck was just good enough going first in the mirror, you just won. It was just dumb. But now, if you don't build your deck right, I think you winning the die roll doesn't mean as much. But me and Mike Albany, I asked him, like, winning the die roll means so much in this format. I'd say it's like a 70% win rate. He's like more like 90, which I agree with. I was trying to be modest, but it's, let's see. Deck board important in this format, something. I can't see that face, but yeah, I agree.
The laughing face.
Oh, okay. There you go. Is that his only card? Is Wicked? I can't tell.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
It's a set card, but
yeah, I mean like in hand.
yeah, no, it's everything.
Let's
It's
look-
balls in Calvin's court.
Yeah. So what game is this? One or
Game
Calvin
2.
won? Yeah,
Calvin got game 1.
Yeah, I see it.
He
now.
just went for mech, and he's like, "Yep, I'm gonna win on mech."
Yeah, that's what Nick does.
Chase actually, again, something Fraser brought up earlier when he was commentating is like, people just don't know when to scoop. Like, you are being timed. Like, you don't have it out and just scoop it up.
The thing with this deck though, actually, is that time can actually be a real win con against this deck because this deck pays a lot of life points for stuff, and like if you're just like because it has like Instant Fusion, like it doesn't play it for a lot of stuff, but like enough to the point where like if the person playing the Quantum deck doesn't play fast enough that you could actually win off time. I know it's a bad way to win, but like as a Quantum player, you also have to be cautious of what you're doing because you have to make sure your opponent is also playing at a reasonable pace. Because if you just have the big guy, you're gonna win, but you might not win in time. So that's something you have to be. I told Ryan, when we were testing, I was like, you have to be really cautious of that because just because you summon the big guy, you don't have a win condition. Like you're like you won the game, but your opponent doesn't have to concede. If they just hold off the game, they can win. I was playing actually 2 Utopias and 2 Lightnings. I sided the second Utopia and Lightning against the Quantum deck. If you can have access to 4 level 4s, which is like easy with like Pendulum Summoning and Instant Fusion and stuff, you can actually just get over the big guy because what you do is you make Utopia and then they have to bounce it in the main phase. So you make Utopia, then overlay for Lightning, and they have to bounce it in the main phase. So then it goes back, and then you just make another Utopia into Lightning, and then you just kill the big guy, and you can just win. So every time, once I put that in my deck, once Lightning came out, I just never lost to Ryan going second because that auto win wasn't prevalent. But the thing is, it's at an event like this where people aren't playing it. It's like it's still an auto win. But if this deck became popular, then you could just run 2 Utopias and 1 Lightning, and that would just beat this matchup, beat the big guy going second. But I don't think anyone's playing that, like I said. So nothing's really happened this game. I'm just talking about this format really.
Joseph Craig, you have to go get food because he's not doing anything now.
You can't pop right.
He's like, oh, everything's fixed. I'm gonna go reward myself with food. I'm here just working.
I went to the cafe.
Even though I did the work.
So yeah, I played Cosmo at a case tournament pretty recently. I top 4. We split top 4, but like I didn't realize how bad the Monarch matchup was until that day. It's really bad. That's the only reason I'm not playing Cosmo. Like Cosmo, it doesn't have a straight up auto win, but going first with Cosmo is still good enough to the point where it's like where you just win in most matchups because you just like turn 1, just like Strawman, Tin Can and just like back row is just like good enough against every deck right now.
Alright, so Strawman, Forerunner, gonna try to beat the Lion.
Yeah.
So this is one of the games where Calvin he's made what? He's made the red guy. He's made what else? Just Dweller. Okay, so Calvin likely loses this game because the only way he wins is by like getting over his board and lightning him for damage. Like he has to win by damage this game. Like I said earlier, the field spell is like a ranked up magic because if you just have it, you can use materials from your graveyard. But he only has the red guy in his graveyard right now, so he can't do more than just that. So he has to win just by damage this game because he can't use it as like a ranked up magic. But what you try to do when you're playing against Cosmo, I'm not sure if Calvin knows this because Calvin kind of picked this up. Me and Ryan were the main ones working on this deck. Calvin kind of just picked up and just like I'll just run it whatever, last minute. And what you try to do is just kind of just like go back and forth. Like try to like just not die and try to like control their resources until you have all the things engraved, and then just make the big guy as like a ranked up. But he can't do that this game, so he likely lost. He's probably dying right here. I don't know what his life points are at. I don't know how.
He's going to 34 right now.
Okay, he's probably dead. Like What has attacked? Both of them?
Yes,
Okay.
Pay 500 RGCS.
I believe so.
Yeah.
And then Chase is picking our 500.
Well, if it was 34 and Furman didn't calculate this, he should have put Strawman in attack mode because then he just goes attack with Strawman, summon Dark Destroyer, kill you.
So guys, Chase's life was off by a little bit. He was at 3,000. Now he's at 25 from the.
Well, I'm saying if Furman.
Oh no, I was apologizing to the chat for life being.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Strawman actually activated, so I think the judge was also off at this point. So he's been 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Strawman brought back the Forerunner. Yeah.
If 34 is accurate, Furman could have thrown this game terribly because like literally if he doesn't kill him this turn, then Calvin has a chance to win with damage next turn, which is like it's unlikely, but it
It happens. What was Calvin got ahead? Calvin got a spell and a monster.
I'm not saying Furman did throw because I don't know the game state, like if he what's happened, like if it literally was like he had no board and just had Farm Girl, Strawman, and Wicked Witch, he should have just put it in attack mode.
He E-tailed the Strawman. Yeah, he E-tailed the Strawman.
Okay.
What? Why did he say thank God no more calling? I'm right here, Noah. Noah's a good friend of mine.
I think it might be down.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to curse this stream, my bad.
Take a look.
Target. Yeah, great hand.
Oh man, we are down.
Yep.
We're down.
Yeah, we'll be back in a sec. How?
No.
We fixed everything. Everything was awesome. Everything was great because we're part of a team. We can still commentate. I'm still recording this on the local in case we did drop. So, match is still going. We'll still talk about it.
Okay. Is everything going to be posted on YouTube?
Yep.
Okay. That's good.
Starting this round, because this is the first round we're doing successfully.
Okay.
So, for all intents and purposes, this is round 1.
It's not, but it's close enough.
Yeah, it might as well be in our eyes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Little dude coming in to sack.
That card is literally just Rescue Cat. It's insane. That's the best card in the deck. Dude, like, for you who don't know what it does, it's literally just like you pick 3 guys from your deck, and you randomly choose one, and that one gets summoned. The other 2 get foolished. So when you literally just like
Get all of them.
you get. The thing is, the only graveyard effects that are good though is the red guy. So if you send the red guy, then you get to reborn 1, so you get 2 monsters. So it's literally Rescue Cat. And if you hit the red guy, then you just get to add 1 back, and then and it's just good. The card's the nut. It's definitely the best. If that card didn't exist, the deck would not be playable.
Looks like Calvin should have it here by the looks of things.
That's actually saying something, because this is actually the first time that he's summoned that card.
The thing is that he doesn't have it unless he can kill him, because he has to either kill Dark Destroyer, or he has to see that's 1100 damage. Calvin's literally just going for damage. He can't make lightning to go over his thing, so he's just trying to kill him. So he can let it. He's thinking about letting it die here, so he doesn't take 1,000, because Calvin's, like I said, trying to win the damage. Like, that's his only win con at this point, because he doesn't have enough materials for the big guy.
Yep.
Judges started writing below where the camera is, so no longer able to tell what Chase's life total is at. I feel like it was not at 2,000. Someone has happened. It is happening.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm guessing if 2001 correct, then he would be at he'd be either at 19 or 900.
I'm gonna say it's 900. That makes way more sense based on he paid life and he took battle.
Yeah, I was saying, did he draw for turn yet, or is he still thinking? That's what I'm not sure about.
Thinking about what? He definitely activated Witch Effect.
Okay, he did draw.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, he's at 9. If his life points were correct before, then yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing's really happened this game. It's kind of unfortunate. It's just this game would be one of the ones where it's a lot more interesting to play than to watch. But you got good commentary here, so
Dude, you just have to watch Magnanium. All up in this.
I hated Meganiums. I'm burn them all.
Oh, dude. I gave him one. I'm like, here's the newest one. You don't have it. Here you go.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I'm like, oh, God. Why? I'm just like, you're just condoning it. Like,
I am condoning it. What's wrong with Magnanium?
What is this? Why is this completely unnecessary?
Dude, why is it unnecessary? What's unnecessary?
Okay, this is a lot easier.
So many more cards
Yes.
on the table than there.
Why is it necessary? If you could explain that to me,
Oh,
I'll be on
it makes
board.
me feel better. It puts me less on tilt.
What? No,
As Calvin, so if I'm Calvin, right? I love Magnanium. Seeing Magnanium makes me feel good. By having Magnanium all over the board, I feel better while playing, and I no longer like feel on tilt about it.
So it's an emotional support
But-
mechanism.
Yeah, it's like a dog. It's like having a handicapped dog.
but he doesn't actually. But it actually doesn't help him. If they weren't there, he wouldn't care. He's just saying that just to like. I know Calvin really well. He's just saying that just literally just to like make it seem like what he's doing has a reason. He literally just putting them there just to put them there.
Well, he's doing because we're talking about it. That's
Yeah,
why he's Calvin. He wants us to talk about him. But that makes
Yeah,
him feel
Calvin
good.
has a pretty big ego.
Through that, he's
Calvin
feeling good. Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
How? What does it say?
How is Tahan doing?
Well, we're watching him right now.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
A lot of buffering. Yeah. Oh. He's doing that.
I think 300. It's 16.
Oh, 16. So you're at 2 minutes.
Two buff fighting. They're in time, right? Or are they not in time? Let's sure the clock was off.
Pretty sure they are.
Yeah.
Oh, this is in time?
We started.
Wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is big because, like I said, well, Calvin now literally. Calvin can't. It's really hard. Going to be hard for him to win with damage now because he has two big guys on the field, and he has a forerunner. So he has to just like. He can kill him though by making like he literally just has to draw instant fusion off the top to win the game. Oh, he's already used Norden. It's banished.
Yep.
Wow.
He used the Cosmos and took it down.
So there's only one Norden, and it's the one Norden, one Panzer Dragon for the red guy.
Yeah.
For the instant fusion target. So instant fusion's not even an out anymore. I don't think Calvin needs an out in the deck. This could be a draw.
He drew level 1 dude. Rescue cat.
Well,
So he can do green through the red special summon now.
oh,
Possibly.
well, he can't. Oh yeah. Wait, don't they have to be different?
No, so he can special summon a green, and then red can special summon from. Oh wait, no. Which one of red's effect special summons?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, dumping it to the grave.
He has to hit. If he didn't use Utopia or Lightning, he has to hit.
He has not
green.
used Utopia Lightning.
Unless, wait, is there both greens and gray? There's only 2 greens in the deck last time I remember.
Oh, is there?
Because green is really bad. Oh, there.
Nope,
oh,
there you go.
Okay, so he has the third.
I think he played the second one.
He
Yeah.
has the 1/3 chance to win the game. Is what we're seeing right here, and we have the. So he's statistically favored to lose.
But if I know
Actually,
anything about
no,
Calvin
because-
Tahan's statistics, he don't care.
that's not. You should care about statistics. They're.
I mean, you know, when it comes to
Sup,
saying he can
Noah?
lose, he'll go for
Colin,
it.
by any chance, did you hit? What did he say?
Have you heard about BCR going to 3?
Oh my! I hate you so. I hate you so much.
He's been just talking about Gladiator BCR.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Bowling Brewski Rangers is when you have a really sweet brew for your deck, and then you tag in your buddies the Power Rangers to come play it.
Yeah, I don't.
It's what happens when you let Mike.
What do you call it?
Well, I just call it the
Power
Power
Rangers
deck. Okay, I'll show you something really funny. Hold on. This is the first deck list I wrote.
Oh wow, he hit the green. Sad face.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, wait, he did. No, he hit the green.
Oh.
Oh wait,
There it
yes.
is.
I was like, he hit the green. Sad face, thinking he did the red. He did the green. Yes.
Oh.
Calvin does not care about your statistics. He only cares about Utopia Lightning.
Oh God. Is this? I don't know if do we have life right?
Somebody in the chat said that they thought he was at 200.
Furman, rather than reaching across the table.
So the judge has the life lower than where our camera sees it, so we can't see exactly.
So this is funny.
I
Furman.
guess we'll
is
find out in a
literally-
second.
Yeah, we will find out.
Literally-
He's under 1,000. He's got to be under 1,000.
He doesn't want to look at go down himself.
There's the game.
He doesn't want to make it look like he had to read lightning, so he went in his own extra deck and read lightning from his own extra deck rather than reaching across the table and picking it up to read.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Calvin Tahan, the players' champion,
Calvin, you had a 33%er.
does not care about your percent.
The thing is, it wasn't just 33% because there's a chance that he could have. Forerunners gaining 1,000 each turn. I don't know what turn they were in time, but there's a chance that he could have stalled and won in time because, yeah.
Nah, Utopia Lightning, man.
Yeah. But
Anyway, this is our champion. He is retiring. We got to sit down and talk to him for a bit
he's not my champion.
about his little retirement. So I'm gonna get this up real quick.
Am I getting up?
No, you can stay. I'm just
Okay,
gonna be
cool.
playing a video in a second.
Cool, I'll interview Calvin.
Yo,
What?
Calvin.
I'm commentating. I dropped. I realized I just remember what.
Talk about gladiator beasts.
The chat agrees with
Noah
us.
is literally just like commentating. Oh my god. I just like wasn't. I was so ignorant with myself and just thinking that there was absolutely no way I could lose to Gladiator Beast that
Alright,
I
guys.
just misplayed real quick and then just.
So I'm gonna cue up a little video here with our champion. Just a little bit of a goodbye interview. Learn about what it feels like to be leaving the game you love with Calvin Tahan. What's up, guys? We're at ARGCS Series Richmond. I'm here with Calvin Tahan, the Players Champion, and soon to be no longer a player. So how does it feel that this is the end of the journey?
It's so surreal. Like, it's just, I've been playing for over 8 years, and I've made posts about this, so I'm just gonna be rehashing what I said before. But it's like the end of an era. Like, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since before like so many things in my life right now. Like, so much changes in 8 years. Like, from when you're 15 to like when you're 23. Is that math probably checks out? Yeah. It's just but it's time to move on. I cannot play full time. I cannot possibly, and it's a time thing. It's just I cannot go to every event like I did before, and for me it's always been an all or nothing thing. Like, I'm not just gonna play like casually or just like hold back and go to one event a year. Like, I'm either going to like be the best player I can be or just not be a player. And so that's kind of what, and I had to call it off. Just make the adult decision and move on. But it's crazy knowing that this is the last one. But it's good because I'm so confident about the deck I'm playing today that I know I'm gonna end on like a really good high note. Like, I'm so happy to be playing this deck.
So what are you playing today?
So I really don't want to even go. I mean, okay, when is this?
What is the archetype? I can put up later.
What's the archetype? Well,
what's the
that's the secret.
So it's a brew. So you got a brew.
Yeah,
That's good. Okay, so
we
you
got
little
a
brew
spicy
going on.
deck.
All right.
And there's some more scattered
fine.
about the room, so I'm not the only person playing
That's
this
fine. We'll
deck.
get it on stream at some point.
Yeah,
But,
I could talk about what it does.
Sure,
but
sure.
So
Whatever you
yeah.
feel comfortable saying.
Yeah, so
Don't say anything you don't
I
want
will
to.
say that this deck has the strongest opening of any deck I've ever seen,
Okay.
ever played throughout all my years of playing the game. Like band decks, like FTK explosion decks, like nothing comes close to like Crystal Long's hand loot deck. Like, this is the best deck. Assuming I win enough die rolls or people just let me go first enough, and it has a decent turn 2 anyway. Assuming those things happen, I'm gonna perform very well this tournament. You make an unbreakable board, and it's better. Like, and I'm very happy playing something exciting for me and something different than like, as much as I wanted to play BA today. I kind of had to extend a little further.
I had a $5 bet going that you were playing.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry about
Yeah.
it. I wish I had. In a way, I wish I had, because it would have been fitting. But the first time I ever played an event was Richmond. I played a Richmond regional for like when I was a kid, and I had played like a deck that was like I never really played before, and so it's kind of like the last time I'm gonna do the same thing. So
Makes sense. So what are some things you're looking out for today? Like what do you think is the biggest problem for you right now in this room?
in this room,
Yes.
not being able to say goodbye to enough people, like just people falling through the cracks, and just people that like, oh man, I really want to see you, like I was there, I couldn't find you. Like I've had countless people come to me already and just say hi, and I haven't. The other thing is I haven't been able to talk to as many people as I'd like to for as long, because I've been so sidetracked with doing this, getting everything out there, doing commentary, making my deck, and I think from this point on, like right now, for the rest of the day and all of tomorrow, I'm just gonna be free to go, and I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
So what do you think, out of all your years of playing, what is the one thing that you have gotten from this game that you think is like a reason people should be playing this game?
I learned that very recently, it's been like maybe 3 years ago now, but I learned that like competition is probably the best thing in the world, next to love. I don't want to go into that, but like falling in love is the best thing ever. But like, and you think you're being competitive and like you're playing like, I'm gonna say the highest level of competition. Like when you are the best in the world playing against the other best in the world, there is no feeling in the world like that. Like the match is so, like you're impressed by them. Like when I know that I am the best person in the room and my opponent, who is like as good as me, makes a play that impresses me, that it's so good. It's so humbling, and it's just like this is next level. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I never expected to be playing a game of any game at the level of competition that I'm playing now. And it's funny, I did commentary with Frazier. He is the player who made me truly start to think that. I had taken a short break from the game to focus on my degree. This is like 2013, and I went to the ARG Nationals. Like it was like the only event I went to all year, and I played like a Curry Bandit deck. And I played Frazier in the mirror match of that deck. It was like a hat Curry Bandit artifact, and he's the one who created the deck. And I literally net decked him from like Chicago, the event that was before that, and played him with it there. We were both like 6-0 undefeated, and it was like the most intense game of Yu-Gi-Oh I had ever played. And like we were just next level each other all match, and like I lost, but like it was a deserved loss. Like it was just like wow. And that moment, like, that was like that it clicked, and I was like, I can be great at this game, and like this is the level I always want to be playing at. Like I always want to be this prepared, and I always want my opponent to be this prepared. And you know, eventually you find out that you're not going to get that until you start like you can be the most prepared, but you're not going to have fun matches. You're going to be playing like people who just are bad until you get to the top tables consistently, and that's why I've traveled so much, and just because I've been chasing after that.
So, what's next for you now? You say working on a degree. What's next for the non-Yu-Gi-Oh Calvin Tahan?
Well, okay. So my hobbies include Yu-Gi-Oh, which is over. I listen to a lot of music, a lot of like alternative like scene like pop punk, post-hardcore. I'm all into like the Warped Tour bands, so I'm gonna see a lot of concerts. More, it's sort of like reverting to like what I missed out in between. Finishing school, I still work with kids. I love my job. I'm teaching right now. I want to move to high school or college level, so for that I need my master's. So it's gonna be working full time, holding that money, and then replacing the time that I spend with Yu-Gi-Oh right now with finishing out my degree, which right now I just have an associate's. League of Legends. I don't expect to be as good as I am at Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's a fun game and I really enjoy it. And I'll be able to like that'll be the side thing. Like when I'm not in school and I'm not playing and I'm not teaching, I'll be playing League. So a little bit of hermit in that regard, but a lot of other it's gonna be a huge life thing. Like I'm getting in shape. I'm vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for about 6 months now. It's a good change. I feel very good about it. Now we're just gonna add just making better life decisions. Yeah, and so I'm looking forward to it.
So, barring you don't win, which I'm rooting for you, I would like you to win. Would you like to give out some final shout-outs to people?
Oh, yeah. Gosh, there are so many people that I could just really ARG and all support. Like, ARG is the reason that my love for the game has been able to, transcend, any levels that it was possibly, that I could possibly ascertain to before. Like ARG and what they offer here is just phenomenal. And so it would be improper to shadow anything but that, but Jim and the guys who just make this all possible.
Well, seems like a very fitting end. You guys witnessing the end of an era. I have a goodbye present.
Oh, yeah?
Stan has a goodbye present.
Jeez.
Did you have one? I thought you brought something.
You don't need to buy it. It's a present.
Oh, well you brought something to show him. I brought a present.
Okay, what's up?
It's the latest Magnanium.
What?
For your collection.
I didn't know this existed.
It just came out literally 2 weeks ago, 3
What?
weeks ago.
So I got this one. This is like the EX one that I had 12 for so long, and this one was the last one that came out, and I never got it because it was $12, and so I was and all these were free. But oh my gosh, this is so cool. All right, so now the collection is literally complete until it isn't again.
Until it no longer is.
This is so cool. Wow. You guys probably can't see that, but thank you so
it
much.
literally, the box came into my store, and I'm sorting through for singles, and I'm there's Magnanium here? It's yeah, we didn't pull one. So I'm bought 10 packs, went to pull it, I'm give it to the rest of my brother.
I have to make room for it
Got
now.
it for it. Yeah, okay. I know, gotta even it
awesome. Wow.
Yeah,
well
Calvin, thank you for joining us on the Circuit
Thank
Series. Good luck to you today.
Thank you.
And good luck with everything else you go on to do.
I will.
Guys, stay tuned to ARG Circuit Series Richmond. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.
Thank you.